we should be good to go. It'll take a moment for it to even show up, but we should be good to go. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. For someone might have been there when we were watching. I quickly just yeah, I quickly researched. Okay. I always say that scuff is part of the streaming experience, but this is actually worse than I was hoping. So we'll hopefully only have that part as the screw up today. And that's an actual screw up. Okay. Video's deleted, so what happened was accidentally showed my personal email. And I don't want to do that. So and there's the link. Even though I haven't changed anything since the time when I uploaded. But let's restart with a clean slate. Hello, my name's Unscather. I'm back from the stream. We're doing CPU stuff part 2 because we started on that last time. And now I'm here to do it and hopefully finish it today. A lot less of exciting, but I'll show you that once I go to the correct screen. I can now because I'm not stupid enough to go into the same instance as last time, am I? Oh, let me close out of Steam real quick. This is what we have. Play the game. CPU follows us wherever it wants to. It's going to block us off, but it can't because we already won. But I'll give it a chance, which I noticed. I don't know if it's something I changed or not. I'll talk about that here in a moment. But it's doesn't go for all the win conditions. I just lost to a CPU, which is very broken right now. That's hilarious. Okay, now it checks for it. So yeah, this is my bot. And I've made it so that I'm no longer lonely and I have friends to play with. No, we made a... Oh, fuck me. It saw through it. Still got some ways to go, but apparently it's doing better than I remember. I have talked prior about wanting to rearrange my files because my initial index file was getting pretty long, or script file was getting pretty long. So I finally did that, and took me a bit to figure out how to do that, especially since I had to convert the... Okay, nerd talk. If you don't understand, then that's fine. I had to figure out how to get the script to be a module in order to allow the initial file, which we're calling to the script.js, to be able to import different files. So the script we were working on, this is it. This is all that's in the script now. And yeah, normally you can't do that. You have to have this type as a module. So a module is just a library in itself in which you can import, export to, and include different files. Thank you, Stream Elements. So another way you can go about this is if you include every single file as a script in its own, and then everything is globally shared, which for two things. One, there's no imports or exports still. So you just have to know that it exists somewhere. You have to also carefully order your scripts. If you put it in the wrong order, then it's just going to break. And two, if you got a lot of files that you're trying to split, it's going to get dirty really fast. It's going to get really messy. So I figured, let's just go ahead and try this, I guess. And it wasn't easy. It's my first time trying to do something like this. Well, rather, first time succeeding in doing something like this. Because I think when we did it on stream, the first time we streamed this, I got confused with the imports. It's like, where does the .js go in? In here, right? And it just never worked. But turns out the .js has to be part of the import statement in the file. I'm too used to React, Angular, where you don't have to worry about that. So, we got that done. I made a few different files and a couple of folders. So all the data. This one's going to be interesting, by the way. I didn't delete this, and I should now because everything's good to go. If you want to have variables which can be altered in other files, this is going to be more like a CS thing or C sharp thing rather than just a JavaScript, but it works for JavaScript. There's these things called getters and setters, in which you have something specifically read only, like it's private. Or technically it's public, but you can't change it unless you call a function to change the value. So the initial function or the initial property, which I have it all here, everything that can be changed, will be changed through this function, which it takes the property name as a string, it takes the property value, and then it just changes whatever property needs to be changed. So it's being used in quite a few places actually. So for example, we use it, not in here. I don't know why I have it in here. Well, I could probably get rid of that soon. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Yeah, the big one was the pieces. I need to update the pieces. I say that and I lied. But there's the pieces again, so I told the truth actually. So that was the big asset of it. But I split it up into data, and then all my logic, which is transported to different places. Which is a lot of imports, as you can see. A shit ton of imports for constants. Which I was thinking about just doing one property combined, but it gets very messy very fast because these were just variables. Now they're object variables, in which we have to say the object name is like this thought and then whatever. I could change it to just do a local like let properties equal to that and then abbreviate it to something nicer, but Oh, and then I had to figure out, this was the difficult piece as well. I think this is the second thing I spent the longest on, behind trying to even get this modularized. Getting these functions to call to the non-immediate file within the script.js was strenuous because I had to find a way, I'm gonna save this, to expose these to the HTML file. I thought, how the hell does that happen? How the hell can you do that? Turns out the window can hold that, and then the window can be accessed by the HTML file. I wanted to try to import it through a script, or maybe just to the whole document, the DOM elements. See if I can do that, but no, I didn't do it. Though, I could have alternatively, now that I think about it, I could have alternatively set the on-click, the on-mouse move and on-click independently within the JavaScript elements. And it might even be safer to do, because I think setting directly the window, I'm not sure if that's actually safe or not. So, also I'm gonna quickly. So we'll see what happens. If there's any security concerns, then I'll use that as a separate approach. For now, just know that I have anything that's being drawn on the screen in its own file. The CPU itself has its own logic in one place. Just game functionality, how the game determines if you're winning or play somewhere, etc., is all in here. I'm happy, and I'll be making more, especially for the server. Probably have it. Well, I have it here already, but I might just move it to a new folder. See that. Yeah, today's goal is to finish up the CPU. I was originally wanting to do the styling aspect next, but maybe I'll do the online functionality after. I still have yet to look for free servers, but I did take care of the file management, so I organized it. Everything seems to be working as it was prior. I just need to figure out the CPU logic, because I think I have to restart with the checks for just the winning conditions. So I can tell it, yeah, it's gonna lose there. But it does know, at least for horizontal play, to set it in specific it almost outsmarted me there, actually. I want to put it there, but it will win if I do. So I'm gonna instead this here, cut it off. It's gonna cut me off. Wow, this is an intense battle. Okay, and it broke. Because right now there is a bug in which it does not detect this value. I haven't figured out what it is. Intermediate value dot piece undefined, which I don't know. I had this issue happen when I was trying to move the files around and get everything set up. I don't know what the intermediate value. I forgot to open a window. And then it's saying, yeah, just make sure you use a semicolon, which I abuse it like the moment it is. For now, let me see where that was. It happens specifically with the CPU logic, and we know that direction is right. It doesn't recognize this. Oh, never mind. It doesn't recognize game, or I'll explain it when we get there. It doesn't recognize counter left. It does. It should. Counter right. Yeah, right here. Welcome in, Beth. How's it going? Thank you for the first, aka congrats on the first. I like people don't say thank you enough on the first. It's like, yeah, you got first. Fuck you. No. It feels like that though. Big hug. How's the Beth doing? Not like we were talking like 10 minutes ago or something. Oh. I'll just set a breakpoint again. Because it usually goes with left before. JK, it's gonna go with the right. See how it is. So we know everything's good to go. We have our pieces down. 3 plus 0 minus 1, that's gonna be 2. It should be looking there. So we're gonna be good to go. Xenio, welcome on in. Thanks for the hydrate, my dude. How's it going? I actually forgot to set up stream properly by getting water. You know, thank you much for making me shut the fuck up for 3 minutes and for the stretch. So, I wanted to say so badly that whenever I was trying to test everything out, I made the CPU win. And by me making it, I was stupid enough not to see the actual winning conditions, so it won like it was supposed to. Because I've been trying to reproduce this error, which I'm now going to console log it. I'm gonna try that and see if anything pops up. I can't really figure out what else is going on. Unless there's something that I forgot to... Like, player is defined as a parameter. Yeah. And then... Discord have streamer mode? I swore I just heard something for a second. I was like, that sounds a bit peculiar. Okay, yeah. So player is there. It's oh wait, no, this is still on the... I keep on getting the wrong line. Else if direction is equal to right. So right here. My mouth feels very dry right now. I haven't like drink. Well, this tells me there's one or two things that can be happening with this. It's an index out of bounds thing going on, which it's not, because it can't tell what the property is of the intermediate value. Which feels strange to me, because I purposely set up the parentheses to be on the next line. So first, we double check that the column size is not obstructed. We have the proper amount of columns. We're not going over that. And then in properties.pieces, we check for the length being equal to the row index, meaning that there is a piece that exists there. Is that what we want? Maybe? How we got it this time? I don't know where it was trying to go. I think it was going for this column. And it wasn't happy. Which this occurred when it was going for horizontal. So there's an issue with the horizontal strategy. I can't get my mind across it, so we are going to just go ahead and console log everything we can. See if that's going to be enough. I should also do row index. Let's hope we get the same scenario again. We got it that time. So we have our standard. Pieces is the interesting one. It was checking the third array, or yeah, column, or fourth column, third index. And it's trying to go for 0, 0, 0. If we have all zeros, that means it's going to give us a -1. -1 does not exist. And that would explain why failing. I is 0, counter right is 0. We have -1. Okay, I think we got our lead. So it might just be we have to include an extra count or extra check to make sure that I plus counter right -1 is greater than 0, or greater than or equal to 0. That should do it. Keyword should, but we'll see how it actually goes. It caught me, nice. think this is gonna ruin the test, but I'll check it anyways. Okay. It actually just beat me. It beat me. This is a good test. I want to see if it actually knows to beat me. It does. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get an advantage on the horizontal. Okay, it understands I need to go there. It does not understand that I need to go there. Or it needs to go there, rather. We're gonna check for... Okay, so I made it a bit easier here, where I just copied the, I did a deep copy of the pieces. And then... it should be on the last column. I think this is what I is equal to. Okay, one more. I also have a console error. Okay, nothing recent though. So I is equal to 6. And now, since we've put the piece in, right, that should be 4 in a row. Okay, it recognizes it. And I and J, 3, 1, tells us that it's going to be at this column position on the first row, or the second row from the bottom. So that's what we want. So now, we check for index position, which is still false. And now we know the index position, which gives us the proper piece. So I need to figure out why that's even happening in the first place. It should always check that and catch that we're going to win. So it does right there. It's trying to, I also don't get why it's trying to put a place or a piece on a column it can't get to. So that's a bit strange to me as well. It recognizes 6, 0, 0. 0, 0. I'm going to stay focused on the current one, which is... right now we're testing for the prior issue where it crashed the game. And so far that seems to be fine. I'm going to test for horizontal one. And then I just need to make sure that it catches it. This is a separate issue I'll get to later. I noticed this whenever I change the files around. It doesn't recognize the handle hover event. And I'm not sure what to do with that just yet. Definitely not remembering, definitely not struggling to remember where all this is. That's because it's in Game Handler. Okay, it didn't catch it that time. Why is that? Pieces will show us. It should show us. Okay. So we have a piece on... Zero on here, zero on here, zero on here. Actually, no, this is right, because it checks for winner. And it says, hey, this is actually not a win. Small. Oh, duh, because we're right now placing foreign pieces on the board. So it's going for itself to see if it can win. Makes sense. Because the player right now should be, yes, the CPU. 0 is us, and 1 is the CPU. Okay, so that's fine. Now we should be on the human player. Which pieces? Oh, I think I figured it out actually. My hypothesis is that because we change only the local pieces objects, it's not going to transfer here. Let's step back out. Yep, that's the reason why. Because it's checking for the global game properties pieces rather than the individual pieces. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. We just gotta change it so that it, this was just a mistake for me transferring the files. Though, it does check here and does figure out that, alright, you can win right there. So maybe that's not the problem. It is going through. Yeah, it still doesn't place it in the correct place. No, it is actually saving to the proper place. So the copy is working just fine. Two, three, 5, 6. Yep. Now we can return I. So that is the correct column. We have the proper difficulty adjustment, which should be false every single time. So we return the index position. Column index is 5. Okay. Oh, maybe it's an error with the handle hover. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the error. Okay, we figured it out. So for some reason, despite having the proper column index position, it's going to the column prior to it, which is not good. That's actually really bad. Well, that's at least a little bit assuring. It knows where it needs to go. Okay. What changed is my question that caused the error to occur. Alright, so good news, we figured out what the issue is. Bad news, I have no idea why the hell it's doing that. We go to the board position left, plus the column index, times the whole width. Whole width is important, and it is set to whatever this is supposed to be. So that's fine. We are getting the proper hover positions. So maybe I don't know if this will be a viable solution. Maybe I just need to add 10 to it or something. Something to force it to go to the side. I'm gonna need you to do that for check anymore because we already got you out. So that's for the 4th position. I want to check the 5th position. We'll see if we can force it. So you're gonna do that's fine. Okay, yeah. Plus 10 seems to work for now. I guess it's just being very finicky. It's right on the line. It's confusing it for the prior column. The plus 10 guarantees, the plus 10 pixels to the right guarantees that it's going to this correct position. So that's fine with me. It won! Fuck! Okay. To be able to test this game, we need to not fucking suck. That's fine. That's fine. We can test it to our heart's content. And they can hopefully not fucking suck. It fucking... Oh! I was like, okay, good. It's gonna have 2 things to protect against. The vertical and then the diagonal. Whichever one comes first. But no, it had to go for the fucking win instead. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Good bot. Doing exactly as I've programmed you to. No! We're in serious game mode. We are in serious territory. Is Daniel smarter than a fucking robot? Survey says no. See, I caught it that time. And I actually just won that. By accident. Good. Gets both sides. Good. That side as it should. Okay. Detects the first win condition and the second win condition. I'm going to challenge it again. It should immediately capture... Is it the wrong position? I'm gonna make sure it can't win. It can, so I'm gonna get rid of its win condition. It should be going to... Oh no, I'm just fucking high. I thought there was something it can win off of, but I guess not. Because if it's gonna go to column index, it's gonna go to the 5th column, which is right here. That's fine. Maybe it got it when I wasn't looking. But now it should block against a win. Well, if I put it here, actually it's going to win because the column above it is going to give it its win. So I can't do that. Right now I'll just place it right there. I'll take you. You block me. That's fine. We trade. You can't detect right now, but you just detected. You actually win off of this. Are you fucking kidding? I am raging at a robot. I'm so proud of it though. I'm actually really happy about it. So I guess everything we did is working. I thought it was broken. The only thing that was broken was my mental. Okay. I still need to figure out what's going on with the top rows. So I can stop that. But, I'm gonna have to get like a good scenario for it to actually do what I need it to. Nope. What I'll probably have to do is just set up the columns manually so it detects everything that's going on. That's probably gonna be the name of the game. We should block from that. Hopefully it gets one of these, it shouldn't... It should have gone right here. Decided not to, though. Column index is 2. That's correct. Did it just not catch it last time? Alright. Let's get console real quick. So I think we're good with this now. We haven't crashed it since then. Oh my gosh, is... Okay, yeah, my eyes are working for me. Oh my god, Monty, how's it going? Long time no see. I'm doing alright. We are, I don't think I ever coded back then, but, we're coding. How are you doing? I hope you've been well. I'm a ghost. I feel that. I feel Health things have been, that's not good. Health things, have been well the last couple of years. Sorry, I'm starting to like feel tired. The energies for the excitement would be there if I could feel it properly. So much so I forgot to even do what I was supposed to right there. Holy shit. I'm gonna make it simple. We're just gonna do +1. And I'll probably confuse myself by doing that, more than likely, but... You... Here, column 3. Oh, yeah. I've already confused myself. It went to column 3, and I was like, wait, that's 1 to the right. What the fuck? And no, it's working correct, because I purposely made it column 3. I'm already fucking losing it, baby! Okay. Let's block it off if we can. It's actually blocking me pretty well. 7, 4, 5, 2, 1. Should go on 3 now, which it does. 2. Damn it! Oh, I had the horizontal. I had a perfect time where I just got invited to play Marvels. Oh fuck, I'm streaming. No, I like playing Marvel Rivals with friends. Maybe I might make today's stream a bit short, though. I don't know. Because I was like coming on here, I was like, alright, we're gonna do this, but no, I'm kind of... Nah, it's all good, Hina. Welcome on in. No, we're just I figured out the bot situation. Apparently, it's working better now, but I don't know to what extent. But I'll try to join you guys. I'll probably do a shorter stream today if you're still playing. You're on Apex at the moment. I can't talk after, but yeah, I'm doing good. Selling business and moving house though. Wait, you had a fucking business? Oh shit! What kind of business did you have, Marty? Oh, fuck. All right, hit one. Yeah, wait, yeah. No, you were there. You know, we got to, I think I'm Diamond 3 right now, but we got to, I got carried to Diamond 2. So technically we can play, can't we? Because you're still, GM3, right? It's the family business, but a hotel. Ooh. My gosh, are you living the sweet life? Also, safe to say, I think, other than it trying to go for the horizontals, which is off on placement, I think we're actually good. Yeah, right there, it determines the placement. I can't test that. Now we have a penis. No, it's actually, what's that symbol? Is that like a trident? I don't know what that is, actually. Can't really test with this either. Also, yeah, feel free to answer when you want, Mari, or when you can, because I know gaming is big. Are you just recently getting back to the whole Twitch community and stuff like that? A lot has changed in the last couple of years. Like, for example, if you notice, I don't have the VTuber anymore. What the fuck? I didn't see it! I'm getting my ass kicked today. And this is just all for testing. I'm letting it slip through and I don't even know. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that works. That's fine. That's actually what I wanted to do. Good. Good shit. Alright, a bit early on that block, but we will take it. Win there. Should go to the right. I'm actually happy about that. It should go to the left now, which it does. It's gonna go for a vertical. Okay, it first stops the diagonal there, so that makes sense. I'm gonna leave this vertical alone, and it should go for the vertical. I can prepare for... Oh, I have a win right there as well, so I'm actually gonna ignore that. Oh, I don't see it. Oh no. Okay, it also had a new win condition right there. So we're gonna ignore that. And I had a new win condition there. Okay. And one right there. It's... Okay, there we go. I was like, why is this not working? It's ignoring everything. But it worked exactly as it... What's cool about this, though, is I can test the tie feature. I can actually test it now. It did not work. Actually, it might work. Hold on. Just kidding. My game actually froze. Why did it freeze? Wait a second. What? 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 Oh, that's gonna be fun to figure out what's going on. Just only started looking at Twitch again like a couple of days ago for the first time in 3 years. Damn, welcome back, man. Remade my X account because it got closed and made a blue sky. I would say stay off of X by this point. I'm an avid fuck X. Well, technically, I'm not even gonna give it the time of day. Fuck Twitter. I deleted my Twitter last year, I think, at the end of last year, and I don't like it. It's gonna be a fair. Okay, sorry, I read that. It's fair. I don't have any socials other than my original Discord. Yeah, I'm off socials now. I hate socials. I forgot tonight's Super Bowl. And I shouldn't be distracted with Discord right now, but I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to remember who you're still associated with, Mari. I'm like, if you recognize, I'll let you say who you're still looking for. There we go. My right click finally registered after 3 minutes. Right now, I think I'm cool with just the horizontals. I'm still trying to detect what's going on with the incorrect placement of pieces. It's trying to win for me, I swear. Okay. Oh! I want to win that. I'm not heavy into socials anyways, but I just intend to post schedules in it since I'm planning to finally get my model rigged. Ooh. Okay, so you're still going heavy with the V2? That's exciting. Are you going to use the same model as you did before, or the same design as before, or do you have a new one in mind? I haven't spoken to basically anyone. Didn't that have 1 and 4? Yeah. But I'm a dum-dum. Or sometimes the computer's a dum-dum. I haven't programmed. Oh. Damn. So you're going all out. That's exciting though. I'm not sure when you plan on redebuting or if you what your whole plan is for that. But I'd love to see the model design at some point. Just whenever it happens, it happens. You know? Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Like, I'm not sure because I remember. I still remember what you were talking about back then as well. I'm not gonna bring that up. It's just the fact that you're coming back and that you're able to come back, that you feel ready yourself to, I think is really impressive. I'm really proud of you. Really looking for people. If I see them on, I'll pop them. Maybe if I start streaming again, it turns up or shows up because I just like going to, my brain is having a seizure right now. It's going to do fine. You mind if I tell you a story with that, Marnie? Because I feel not exactly the same because we have our own unique experience. I really feel that. Just gonna look after myself. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. As you should. Because I actually retired as a VTuber over a year ago. So August 2023, I decided to. I did a few more VTuber streams, and I still will do a stream because I'm a bit more comfortable with it these days. But I got like to a point where it was essentially the community I didn't want to be around. So I decided to try to like that and everything, and just kind of do my own thing. I like isolated myself for a while as well. Finally felt confident to even just do the stream thing again, because even I lost my motivation and my drive to do that. It's not an easy thing to decide to come back to. You have to really. By that point, I decided I just wanted to do this for myself and myself only. If other people are here, cool, whatever. You guys enjoy it along with me. So as long as I'm enjoying what I'm doing, as long as I'm happy with it, then that's what matters in the end. Actually, about to get a little. Because it's not an easy journey to go on as well. I don't know what kind of journey you went on. I'm not sure if it's is easier, harder for you. The journey is a journey. Hopefully in the end it makes us stronger. Sorry for selfishly sharing my story on that, but just wanted to relate to that. It definitely hits a lot different because times do change, and they do change pretty fast. Hell, I even realized the other day, I don't remember if you were 18 plus back then, but they removed the mature tag on Twitch, which I thought, what the hell? And I had been like, I thought I was mature this whole time. I'm like, why are kids in my stream now? And then you just have to put it in your title now and everything. And it's wild how it works. It's very wild how it works. Oh, fuck! Missed. That's fine. I just realized I could say I climbed a sacred mountain and got smited by the gods and my perspective changed. In fact, as I did climb Machu Picchu. Oh, like actually, damn. How tall is that mountain? That doesn't sound like an easy mountain. Oh, figuratively and literally. I can't really figure out what I want to test now. Because I keep on like looking at this, I'm like, yeah, there's something that I'm supposed to be looking for. I can't reproduce it at will. It just feels like extremely random when I can. Is the CPU done? I feel like it's like there. I'm not confident that it's complete, but it feels like it's doing what it should be, which is good. Oh! It's like right now, the issue I'm looking for specifically is a horizontal. It doesn't always catch that it should go to the proper horizontal line to drop. So I'm seeing earlier the issue was because the placement of the pixel was barely enough to be on the left to where it went to the wrong. Since then, it's only happened once, I think. Which is why I'm trying to figure out if that's the main cause of it. Though, I'm not doing a great job in figuring out some scenarios because I keep on placing in awkward places. I think I'm confident that it's actually in a good place. It was by bus. You know what? That counts. You still made it to the mountain. We take that. But you did go up and then walked up the trail? Okay. Did it have like built-in steps or like carved out steps? Or that's still pretty cool. Let's get this Connect 4 tournament win. Do you guys want to do that? Do you guys want to I'm gonna say if you want to do a challenge against my bot to see how fast you can beat it, or like fewest pieces you can beat it, that'd be kind of fun. Otherwise, when I get multiplayer working, and you guys can play it with my server. Wait. Oh, okay, so it was carved up. Okay. Oh, wait, it just did it! Fuck! I missed it. Hold on. 1 second. It just thought column 2. And it had no reason to. So it should be column 3 now. Sorry, I'm going to go back to what we're chatting about here in a sec. Okay, it caught column 3 there. And it just gave me the win. I'm going to let it check itself. Right? I'm going to have it protect itself there. It missed again. And it went for column 6. Okay, so there was a win condition there. So that's fine. That's how it should be acting. Okay, went for the win there. That's how it should be. It feels strange that there's a lot of work that goes into trying to carve out pieces and get it all interconnected and working. I think that's pretty cool because it takes a lot of time and effort. But once it's done, it feels so important, so useful. And I feel like it's a very thankless job because it is very beneficial, very well done. Also, I shall check that out later. Oh, you know. I shall check it out now. I'm gonna go back to Discord. Ooh. If you don't mind me talking about it on stream, Marty. Out the picture. I made a square. But I forgot this was I'm trying to remember if Machu Picchu was with the Aztec Empire or what specific South American empire that was. But the infrastructure built into the from the stone that was carved in rectangular patterns. That looks so cool. I love how that looks. Oh, Inca. Okay, Inca Empire. Was Inca after Aztec or before? Can't remember. I used to say I suck with I was about to say geography and history, but I remember the Aztec Empire. I think because of Zuma. Oh, that's so cool though. Especially some of the pictures. So the mountains seem to be pretty high up because you see the clouds are actually relatively low in comparison to the that's so cool. Makes you want to go travel more. I still haven't been out of the United States before. I had my passport. I ended up getting that last year, but still have yet to use it. I was going to try to go to Japan this year, but yeah, I invested in a car instead, so it's not the best financial decision right now. Alright. I'm going to take a step back to the code. First of all, thanks for sharing those, Madi. Those are really cool. On the code, I want to now test the placement. I want to make sure that it's estimating and trying to find the best placement strategy. So that's the current goal. So it should be on top of me. That's the immediate step down. If I place one right here, it's either going to go to the left or to the right. It's going to be randomized. Or it might even just go on top. Okay, so it shows on top. I place one right here. It has quite a few options and it might go on top again. That time it just went random. I think I'm going to we'll come back to this issue later. It will probably pop up at some point and we'll have to deal with it then. But the bug is currently a feature, so there you go. I want to use the max indices. So we did this last time, and what this does is we use scores to predict what spot will be the best. It will help us determine where the winning strategy is. We've only done the vertical and the horizontal strategies. I got confused on the horizontal because I thought that was broken. Yeah, this was the note from last time. Because we only need to check immediate neighbors, but we'll still check with it. I might not have to do this. Orc, welcome on in, my dude. How's it going? I'm not going to pressure you with code questions today, unless you want them. We'll figure it out together. There we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our professor is making us use Scratch to make a game. I actually don't know much about Scratch. Let me look like quick. Oh, okay. So that's the language where you just hover and place pieces into position to do things, right? Is that the? I don't remember what it's called. Is that the whole brain's failing to work? Did I figure out how to do the thing you was trying to achieve last stream? I'm trying to figure that out now because apparently my CPU is working as I needed to now. There was a few bugs we were taking care of real quick, but they seem to be fine now. Like maybe a bug here or two, but that's currently a feature. The blocks of code. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. So it's like you get to visualize what you're doing then with the game, or do you get to? I don't know enough with Scratch. Do you get to freely make a game of your choice? Also, it has moving elements, or how does it work? Can you tell me? Oh shit. Okay. It shows its best move by going on top. And the array. I don't know what that array is giving us actually. So it should be giving us reward scores. Oh, okay. Some pattern rewards. The cool thing, by the way, because I'm using the local port instead of my file, if I save my file, it automatically resets. But at the same time, that's a pain in the ass when you want to preserve something. It's a bit of a win-loss. Okay. Okay, this was the part that was not working last time, so this is a good start. I got an array of all zeros, and it should be indicating this as a possibility because of the gap we were talking about last time, but it also had the opportunity to place on top, or even to the left one. That's interesting. It's going for a completely random spot, and we're just getting all zeros. So this is not what I'm looking for. So this is not working. Let's think about the logic here. Also, let me go back to my Discord for a sec. There we are. My Discord was a place where I uploaded this. So, this is the original blueprint of the CPU. I'm gonna hide myself for a sec. Okay, not that. Okay. There we go. So, we have three conditions. The CPU is going to look for whether or not it can win. Then, it's going to check if we, the player, the human player, can win. And if neither occurs, then it's going to try to strategize. And it's either going to see if it can win plan a winning move for itself, or if it can block us from planning a winning move. So that's going to be the goal. I see names from 3 years ago that I remember, but judging by your reaction earlier, I'm guessing a lot has changed. I'm not necessarily saying for the worse, but yeah, just things have changed. Some people I haven't seen stream. Some people I've kind of not around them anymore. And I'm trying to remember. I don't even know who I'm associated with these days anymore. Like I have a current group because of Marvel Rivals, but I'm just kind of rambly here and there. I don't really watch streams these days, though. Also, I just thought, Mark, if you're still here, what game are you playing to code? Yeah. So let's go back to this, and I have spaghetti brain, so I can focus on multiple things. We're going to try to play the CPU turn, and we're going to get the CPU column index. When we do that, we're going to first check. All right. When? We're going to check this function right here, this nested function. See if we can. Can they win? Will be the same option there. And then we're going to find the best piece to drop. I left a note from last time to check for immediate neighbors. However, I have a clear enough mind to determine that that's actually not the smart move. And the reason for that is if we play a lot of different places, a prior strategy gets cut off. Maybe it might want to go to a new strategy. So let's say I have these two. I can go either side. It's going to block immediately, as it should. But there's also a few things it can do. It can block me from a 3-piece right here, 3-piece right here in 2 different directions, which actually might be a bit more favorable. This one would be the optimal one, actually. It can add a piece for itself to play here. It can't really go in between because it only has 3 pieces in a row instead of 4. So ideally, I'd wanted to place it there, which I'm gonna do that. It's not going to take it because right now it's still giving me all zeros for the rewards, which is a bit strange. I'll go over that again once more. So we call check for a pattern. The get possible drops is a nested and we're trying to determine the rewards for both human play and CPU. Which we call the pieces array. I'm trying to remember if we temporarily fill that in or not. I don't remember what the call there is. I don't remember. Okay. We check for vertical wins or vertical strategies. Is there any vertical piece? And we're just going to go to possible drops and see which one's the best for us. Possible drops will be the reward score to reward different patterns and mark specific spots as more significant. So that tells me that I'm getting zeros on those. That would be my assumption with this, but it's also possible that the sum is not working. So let's see if that's the case. JK did not mark the array. Oh, because I was going to win there. Okay. All zeros, all zeros. Yep, okay. Assumption is correct. So what we need to do with this is figure out why it's not wanting to detect any points whatsoever. So I'm going to set in a breakpoint inside. So I'm going to get ready for bed. I'll be lurking but muted. Have a good streamy at night. All right, sounds good, Muddy. Have a good sleep. And it's great to see you again. Again, I'm really happy. First of all, it sounds like you're doing better now. So that's happy about that. That actually makes me pretty happy. When you do come back to the whole streaming thing, I hope all goes well and you have a great stream and have an even greater time in the community. Yeah, I'm excited for you. Going back to this, row index is Okay, we're gonna get the furthest row index that we can. Try now, it's set to 5. I think that's right. Yeah, of course. Good night. Okay, it's gonna skip this because it can't go above. So no vertical strategy there. Next, it's gonna check for horizontal strategy. And what it needs to do is be able to go to the exact right, which it cannot do. So it's gonna skip that. All right. This one's gonna be a bit different because it does have a vertical strategy it can take. But it's going to skip it. Why does it skip it? The row index currently is 2. And this row index should be less than the game properties.pieces.length minus win condition. That's an issue. What the hell is this? Row index less than game properties don't length minus game properties of one condition greater than 0? That doesn't work. Not work. That's interesting though. So that's why it's failing. Because we're trying to subtract the length the win condition. So let's think about that. If we have the 0th, 1st, or 2nd, the 0th, 1st, or 2nd index occupied by our color. Oh, that's a good point actually. Who is the player? Okay, this is the bot player. And that should be the bot player. So right now, the bot controls this, which is what it wants. So 0, 1st, or 2nd, in order to get those numbers, we need to have the logic match with that. Here we are. So row index, which is the second row index, is less than game properties.pieces.length. And we're trying to involve the game condition, which is a length of 4. Or the win condition, rather. So it should be saying that the row index here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I know how to make this simpler. What we should do instead, I don't know why this greater than 0 is here, because we already checked for row index. But if row index is row index is less than the maximum possible top given the win condition, we should be fine. So we need to induce that the win condition of 4 is present for 0, 1, or 2. That means we need to get the maximum length of the row. I'm trying to think of this dynamically as well, because I want to make it so that if we extend the amount of rows or columns or shrink it, it still works. Or if we change the win condition amount. So I would just say, all right, let's get the win condition, add it to the row condition and see if that exceeds the total amount of spots. But I don't like that either. I guess it's just row size. Would that be easier? I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it. we do that maybe? And then, we'll say equals. Less than or equals to. Does that mean 0, 1, or 2? And that should be fine. I don't know how that ties in. The row index. Okay, that's where we get the length of the whole column. Whatever pieces are within the column. So that makes sense. Okay, so that works out. That does work out, actually. So let's go for... I'll go ahead and get off that for now, except for we have some errors. Handle hover is not defined. It doesn't like something. Okay, it broke. That's actually at least good, though. Pieces is not defined. Why is that? Ah! Why did I have it at before? Oh! I had it like that because it never recognized the condition anyways, so it couldn't go inside. So that actually works. Alright, so that tells us it works. Awesome. Yep, so it detects the strategy there. And then it's going to go for its own strategy. It's going to have the chance to go for multiple strategies, actually. Though it's possible that it's fixated on the vertical strategy alone. Potentially. I gave it the win. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now it's actually able to detect numbers, and now it's thinking, this play looks interesting. So I'm actually going to start this over. And once I get rid of the handle hovers, we're going to see what the logic is. Right now it's all 0 because it shouldn't detect anything off of just one piece alone. If I have 2 pieces in a row, ideally it's only when I have 2 pieces in a row because we don't have the win condition greater than 4. It's going to try to detect when that's actually going to be an issue. So that's beautiful. If I place this right here, it currently doesn't have anything set because we need to fix the horizontal as well, which we'll get to soon. But if I place something on top, then it recognizes, that's a bit of a problem actually. We're gonna not do that. And then it's gonna do it again. Though it recognizes the middle piece as a 1 as well, which uses me a little bit because it blocked the single piece. That's interesting. I'm not sure why it's considering that. I can't tell if it's coincidental, whether or not it's trying to put it in a new spot it detects. Yeah, I want to know why it's giving us a 1. I still think it's part of the vertical strat. Oh! No, it's still checking for the player piece. Make sure it's still there. Didn't check that time? Oh, because I was about to win. That's why. Well, anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. Now we can go check. So, in this first instance, it's gonna skip. Good. Second instance, it's gonna go in. And then it's gonna check that the pieces at the row index -1 is equal to the play. Meaning that there's 2 pieces in a row. I think that's how it's gonna be, right? Because row index, if we go to this right here, shows that... okay, that's wrong actually. So my logic is wrong, is what I mean there. It's going to detect that the pieces at the current column are occupied. It's going to go for ith, which is 1, so it's going to go for the second column. And then it's going to check what the row index -1 is, when it should be checking for what's at the row index exactly. The reason being is row index right here is already subtracted by 1. Or I have a way to fix this, but it's a bit messy. It's checking for this piece right here rather than this piece. And I think how I had it set up, that makes sense actually. Never mind. Going back to the idea for now. If I set a secondary condition to check that the current piece above it is also the same as the one below it, meaning that it's set to the current player, then we will consider that a viable strategy. I think that works better. So that should work because again, row index is already subtracted by 1, meaning that it's checking for the piece all the way at the top. And then we're going to check for the piece underneath it. What language is this, by the way? We're primarily focused on JavaScript, but it's also using CSS and HTML. People who don't know coding would say English. I wish I could say this is English, but it feels too foreign to me. You're right, though. Yeah, that's the strategy right there, baby. I'm gonna set this on the side. Yeah, it's a whole web page. Yeah, that's gonna be the easiest way to host it. Let you guys play. Instead of having you download something, download and run an exe. Yeah, who wants to do that, right? So it has the first one, which is correct. I'm gonna place one to the side, and it is also a 1. It's not considering this as a 1 anymore, which is good. That's actually really good. They're not exe. Dude, turn me into a creepypasta and let me infect your computer. It will. Because it's going to be an onslaught of I don't know, what would my virus be? What would I spam on a computer? Would I just spam like a lot of, I can't say bamboo anymore. That would have been great, but what's my brand outside of the whole VTubing thing I used to do? What is my brand? Is it still just pandas? I'll just spam like 100 different unique photos of pandas, all cropped out with transparent backgrounds. I think that would be pretty cool. Of course, annoying because that means it destroys your computer, but you spam oast notes. Ooh, I'll spam my waifu, Umi. Use oh god, I need to. Got so much dust on my thumb right there. But to spam this, that's my buyer. I kind of want to do that now, but to a point where maybe it spams 100 times, and then if you click a single button, everything gets closed. Because I'm not that toxic. Just playfully toxic. And then you'll be like, damn it. Okay. Let's figure out what's going on with the horizontals now. Because the verticals seem to be fixed. At least I want to say that. Oh, I just prevented okay. It prevented a win. Let's go right there. It's going to place right there because it should have 2 scores. Okay. So it sees that there's a vertical right there and a vertical right there. It chooses this one, and it's actually going to win off of this, funny enough. I'm going to see if it fails to win off its own horizontal. Nope, it succeeded. That's good. Okay. Well, this is actually working as it should. So Or you can go first bot. Yeah, sure. I haven't programmed you to do that yet, but see if I care, I guess. I'm gonna leave that alone. Text it. I'm gonna stop it. That has no... Oh, it wins. Okay. I didn't see the win coming. But it does show that the score is appearing. And yeah, it's consistent. So horizontal, why is it not calculating the horizontals? It might be for a similar reason that we're trying to get to a row index off of a different position, but it seems to be seeing it just fine. Your own kid beat you. Imagine. Dude, this bot has kicked my ass a few times already. And it doesn't even have the strategy portion down. It just like finds its own moves. It spams. It's like, you know, when someone just button mashes and slams the prey kind of deal. Just like that. And it finds a way. It easily finds a way. It's amazing, actually. I would make a parent beating a child joke, but reversed, but that's fucked up. Alright. Horizontal strategy. So it should be able to detect that we have two pieces in a row. That's going to be the goal. And it's going to detect this on both the third and the fourth. I just realized an issue with this. Since we go both ways, when we get on the third column index, it's going to go to the right and detect that. Then when we go to the fourth column index, it's going to detect the opposite direction. So that might duplicate it, which I do not want. But if it's a consistent duplication to where it does it multiple times, then we just have to divide by 2. It's not going to be too bad. Anyways, we don't care until we get to I equals. So I is equal to 3. The current player is equal to 1. Pieces at... Let's see. This is looking to the left. This is just checking for the left. And we see that pieces at 3 minus 1, 2, 0. We're seeing if that is equal to the current player, which is set to 1. Oh, this is going to fail anyways, because right now we're checking for bot, which it has nothing. So we can actually skip right through this. Nope, it doesn't want to skip anyways, because... why does it not want to skip? I plus 1, 4, 0? Eh? Why? What? Oh. Alright, the weird part with this is it should not be going inside because the player is set to 1. In which the player... Player.2, player.1. Yeah, it's set to 1, yet the pieces that are put on are set to 0. So those do not equal. That is an issue. Why is it detecting that as same player then? That makes sense. I have an OR condition. This is line 21. Yeah. They both have AND conditions within them, so either both of these have to be true, or both of these have to be. But in this case, neither of them should be true. Got classes in 15 minutes? All right, thank you, Mork. Good luck with your classes, and good luck with your game, man. I can't wait to see what you make. Funny enough, I had that was my energy drink. I had it sitting next to me for 3 hours now. And I saved it from yesterday. I only had 1 sip amount left. I just took it. I meant to take it earlier, and it just never happened. I don't know why I do that with energy drinks. I don't know why. I want to cry. Realistically, though, this is... Oh! Okay, I figured it out. So the reason why this works is because this is set to 1, which equals the player. I don't know why I didn't catch that earlier, but it does work. But we still have this to get through. So while counter left plus counter right is -2 is equal to game properties that win condition, and direction is not equal to none. Direction is equal to left. We're going to see if it is appropriate or not. We check I minus 1. Or, yeah, I minus 0 minus 1. So 2. Then we check to see if I minus counter left minus 1 would be 2. Length is equal to row index. We're hoping that for that to be 0, but it's going to be a 1 because we have 1 piece. Or we see that the game piece is equal to the row index, and the piece that we're looking for is equal to our own player piece, which that's going to be a bug. The reason why is it's trying to detect its own self, but it only has 1 piece active, which it should not be doing that. It's only a basic one? Ah, okay. Still, I want to hear about it. I'd love to hear about it, because I've never coded in Scratch before. So I'm excited to see, very excited to see how it goes. So this needs a separate check, because, well, actually no. See, this should fail actually, because it's looking for the row index to match. No, that does match actually. So it does match, but it doesn't detect it. Why is that? I minus counter left is 1 equal to 2. We go to the second index. We see that the length of this is supposed to be 1. So this fails. Or we see that this is a length of 0. Which that should succeed, and then we check that the piece that we're looking for is equal to... Oh, I see why this fails. It's looking for a specific piece, but we're instead only showing the array. does the array equal player? It's never going to equal because that's two different types we're comparing. I see now. Okay. The way to combat that is do that. No. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare it to the piece that's being compared to the sides from. And this will take care of that. We're going to compare wherever we're going to the left from. And we're going to compare that to the original. So if that's not the same piece, as for some reason we're letting allow happen now, then we're not even going to consider that as a possible piece. It should not be a possible piece. So we'll let that pass. We're going to that back on. And now it should have the strategy because we have two pieces in a row and it's going to be able to detect, oh, that's those are consistent. So we're not going to care about 0 or 1. Go ahead and just double check. Yep. 1, don't care about either. 2, we care about because, those are two pieces in a row. But we don't care about that right now because we have a different player. Now we have our opponents. 0, don't care. 1, don't care. But 2, you should raise a bell. I do care about 2 because 2 in a row. All right. Thanks for exposing my desktop. All right, there we go. All right, 2 we do care about. So we should be going inside. But we don't. I'm off because we don't care about 2. Okay, that's my mistake actually. So we care about 3 because that's where the piece is, and then 4 will be the same deal. Okay, sorry, I was 1 2. I was 1 early. There we go. Now we care. Now we care. So we see that this entire condition is passed, which it should be. We're gonna go 1 to the left, and the reason why is there's nothing there. So that is free game. And then we see that there's a different piece there. We're not going to care. I'm going to go to the right now. Now we can check to the right. And I forgot to update the right, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Is that the same piece? I'm going to check against player. For now, it will accept it. But it's not going to accept after that because there's nothing there. Interesting. It should be able to accept that something is there. We can't make a match out of this, so it's going to ignore it and not add to it. And then I would go through all of this, which we will for the first condition of it. And it's going to first ignore 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The left of it. Why is that? This one is interesting because it actually should be going to the left. I minus counter left minus 1. And that is going to be 3. X of 3, which is what we have. 0, 1, 2, 3. Row index is equal to 0. The length of this is equal to 1, so we don't use this one. We instead use this condition where it's going to be equal to 0 because of the minus 1. And game properties.pieces at I minus counter left minus 1 is going to be an issue because we go to I minus 1. Oh, okay, I screwed up. I almost sneezed, but I am good now. Three? Oh yeah, these two are the same. Because I forgot to put in the row index again. Silly me. It's still comparing an array to a number. And that's not gonna work. But it still raises the question, why is this the same? Oh. We have counter left set equal to 0. But it should be set to 1. We do it automatically for 1 by matching the same piece. Okay, that makes sense. Resetting again. Though, let's go ahead and look at the right as well, since we're here. We'll go row index is equal to properties.pieces at I plus 1. Index, and it should be the same story. We go and skip that because we have nothing set just yet. And we're going to have a bit of space, which is good. Now, 0, 1, 2, 3 is going to be the movement there. And I think it should be better now. I don't know. There's going to be something that pops up that we don't expect. Let's see. Okay, so we skip 0. One, 2. Technically, we should be skipping everything because we're on the bot. Now we're on us, the human, where the action is going to take place. 1, 2, and 3. 3 is where the action is going to happen. We go on 3. We're going to go to the left once. Good. Now we go to the right and we're going to see, okay, we're at 4. There is something there at 4. Okay. There's something there at 5 we can use because it's an empty space. Okay, now we can go 6. Counter right is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay. 5 works. Perfect, we're gonna use it. But it's still gonna use it after that. Why is that? 3 plus 4 minus 1 is 6. Oh, yeah. 6 works. Okay. I was on the wrong count. Now we have 5 as the total to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 3. which is quite interesting. Why do we get a total of 5 when we just need 3? We'll have to revisit that. Now, we're going to accept that, and then we'll see that we have a score of 1 at the horizontal, but we have a score of 0 for the other placement, which is interesting enough. So let's go ahead and tag it once more. We'll go on top just to make it easy enough for us to play on. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I screwed that up. Let's block that. We're going to go on this again. And we are currently against human. The human is what we're looking at right now. Human, and then, let's see. I at 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's interesting that it does not consider 3 to be a possible placement. Why is that, actually? I want to see why that is, but we'll ignore it for now, because we do have the other piece which did not work. So we're going to step inside. Direction is currently left. We check I, 0, 1, so that should be 3. Is the third piece in the row, which, let's see. Row index is going to be 0, which it should be. There's something that's off with this. Game properties pieces length, which is currently set to I minus 0 minus 1. That's going to be 3. That has a length. Ah, I see. Row index is equal to 0. We need the length to be greater than 0. I see. Instead of strictly equal, then, it needs to be greater than. Because we need it to at least be as tall as. It doesn't have to be exactly tall. It can be just as tall as. So let's swap that. So, and we'll also do this for the right side because it's going to have a similar error. As long as it is tall as that should be fine. I'll disable now. And then I'm gonna put this in. Right there. This will have 2 different placements. We should be at human, which we are. 0 is for us, 1 is for the bot. And then we should be at index of 3. I is equal to 3, that's beautiful. That's what we want. So we've detected where we need to be. And then it's going to immediately go to the right. Why is that? We just started. Row index. Oh, I put strictly equal to rather than equal to, greater than or equal to. Oops, silly me. I think I'm gonna just keep today as a fixing stream, and then we'll do the diagonals next time. That's gonna be the. I don't have the stamina. I thought I did. Just. Rather, I'm gonna get off stream and then I'll be like, damn, I want to work on this some more. And I'll be like, oh, I kind of can't. Because I want to do this all on stream. At least outside of server. Okay. So 2 and 3. Player 0, row index 0, and then I is equal to 2, which it should be. Cool. Okay. And it should be able to go to 1 and 0. So it's going to do that. I is equal to 2. Count of left is going to be equal to 2. Minus 1 is going to be equal to, or equal to 0. Let's see. Yep, that works. Now it goes to the right. It only goes 2, which it should. Now we check at right. Counter right is 0. So 2 minus 1 set to 1. 0, 1. Does not make sense. That's actually incorrect. So let's see. That explains why it went into the wrong place. That should be an I plus counter right plus 1, I think is how we need to do it. I think that's going to be the strategy. Its column size is going to be 7. Yeah, that should take care of it. So change the minuses to a plus. And then watch the magic run its course. Yeah, because we have I plus 1 right here, so that would make sense. So I think instead of I minus 1, it should just be I. Okay. I minus 1? Let's see, we're on row 2, or we're on index 2, so it should just be I right here. I'm thinking that's the same for here. Okay, we'll change that, but then I think we got everything else taken care of. So we're gonna revert that back. I had the right idea earlier, it's just the accuracy of it is where we messed up. Okay. Now we have the strategy. Thankfully, we can't really go to the left. So this is only going to be focused on 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm assuming it's going to skip 3. I'm not too sure. I think it... Well, no, it actually should be on 3. But it's not going to get too far. It's actually going to start on its own player. Why is that? I greater than 0. Huh. Oh, okay, because it detects that there is a player right there, but it's not going to be able to do anything with it. It is, why? Oh, because it can go to the left. That makes sense. Okay. 3, 2. Okay. Again, this is for which player? Or the bot. Bot only has a piece at 2. It currently has its I at 3. Got it. So it needs to have one more check. Right now, it doesn't matter what the player is. It's just going to go ahead and set this check as is. Because we originally did compare it to the player. But that will not suffice anymore. And in properties dot pieces, I row index is equal to the player. It's kind of overkill how many conditional checks we have here, but so be it, I guess. can always condense it later, but for now, if it works, it works. It's gross, but it works. Now, we should be... okay, in the proper place. We can't check it just yet, but that's fine. 2 and 3 should be our columns. So I is equal to 2. Perfect. We're gonna go 1, 2. So it should only have a score of 2 for the lefts. One, 2, and then it skips, which is correct. Then for right, it should have a score of 3, 4. It should have a total score of 4. Oh. Even though it has a total length of 5 that it can achieve. So there's something else I'll need to check with that. We'll get to that soon, because that's gonna be a lot easier. So we'll detect that the piece to the right of it is correct, which it does, and then it's gonna do it once more to see that there's an empty piece. That's gonna pick that up. Does not. Okay, why is that? Counter right is 1. And then we're going to have I plus counter right. So 3. The fourth index, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, is empty. That's because I didn't change this. I see. I see. We're almost there. We're almost there to greatness. And then we need to determine the other issue that I picked up on is there's going to be a total of 5 pieces at play rather than just 4. So we're not including the current piece we're on. How do we handle that? We just added 1 somewhere. And I don't want it to be either one of these until everything has been checked. So we'll add a +1 right here, I think is the best bet. And that's just for the missing piece. That's how we've altered the logic. Should be fine. But we'll test it anyways. 2, you give me 7 pieces at the bottom. Which yeah, that's fine. Because as long as it's yeah, 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. That's gonna count. And then that's gonna be for I equal to 4. So we skipped 3 and went straight to 4. Possible drops has 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. It's going to stop my strategy. Rather, it's going to continue its own strategy. Because it rewards the placement at 5, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not right. It should be going to 5 instead. And I see why now that was the case. But, unfortunately, I am going to leave it here because I am feeling exhausted. I deviated from the prior path of choosing which one to go to. And I see now that we need to focus on the right portion. Wherever there is an open space, that's where we need to traverse to. Once we have that in there, that should take care of it. But we also need to figure out why the 3 was also ignored. Should have been included, but it was passed in this case. So we've got a good place where we start next time. And we're at least going to have the other issues taken care of. The ones that aren't immediate. Oh yeah, we'll save that for next time. Anyways, there's someone I would like to raid today. Today is a very rare kind of day. Because someone I know of started streaming, and I was like, God damn, they actually stream. You guys know, if you guys remember Lil Nelco Tiffy, she started to stream. I think this is her 3rd stream altogether. She's already hit enough followers for affiliate. I was like, I'm not surprised. She's all around in places. She's actually pretty cool. And yeah, been part of the community for a while now, and pretty great person. So let's go give her some love. She's playing some Maple Story. She's trying to hit 200 today, or not today, but just 200 in general, I recall. So I'll send you guys that way. Hopefully next time we do this, I'll be more energetic and we get more progress done. Heck yeah. We'll see if we get it done next time. If not, we'll keep on chipping at it until we get the whole CPU. And then we go on to multiplayer. There you guys go. YouTube, I'll go ahead and say bye. So bye.